Hey everybody, this is Rick Niedermeyer and I'm coming to you with your weekly sports update with Rag House Media. Last night, the NBA restarted its regular season with a couple games down in Orlando. Yes, every sport that's consistently happening is happening in Orlando. You had last night the Utah Jazz going up against the New Orleans Pelicans in a very close game. The score ended 106-104 in favor of the Utah Jazz, with Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley both scoring 20 points for the Utah Jazz, and Rudy Gobert dropping 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks, showing he's still one of the most dominant big men in the league. Rudy Gobert also did drop the final 2 free throws at the end of that game with about 6.9 seconds left to put the game out of reach for the Utah Jazz. Brandon Ingram scored 23 points, had 8 rebounds for the Pelicans, and the big story, Zion Williamson, 13 points, 6 of 8 shooting, 15 minutes. Why is he on a minutes restriction? He's had 4 months off. Yes, he was quarantined for 4 days. Yes, I understand that. But let the kid go. He's the best player on your team. Yes, Brandon Ingram is amazingly awesome. I have always liked Brandon Ingram. But Zion is on a whole nother level. Let him go. Just let him go. The chemistry he's built with Lonzo, the chemistry he's building with Brandon Ingram, that's an exciting team. Let them go. You're fighting for the playoffs. No minute restriction. You can make the playoffs. Let him go. Speaking of playoff teams, you had the number 1 team in the Western Conference, the Los Angeles Lakers, going up against arguably the number 2 team in the Western Conference, the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, you'll never see them go 1-2 because they're in the same division in the Western Conference. So the best chance that we could see them playing in the playoffs would probably be the Western Conference Final, where everybody and their brother is saying that they're going to meet. Last night, though, Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell did not play for the Clippers, which was a big impact. Lou Williams was actually quarantined for 10 days after pictures were surfaced of him being in an Atlanta strip club while he was away from the bubble. Yes, strip club. LeBron James had 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, and Anthony Davis led all scorers with 34 points and 8 rebounds, and he dominated that game. You could tell there was no way the Clippers were going to stop him. Clippers had Kawhi Leonard dropping 28 points and Paul George dropping 30 points. Now, this was a matchup that could possibly be the Western Conference Finals to go possibly up against, in my opinion, probably the Milwaukee Bucks. But this just shows how close they are. But it also shows that the Clippers might actually be a little bit of a step ahead of the Lakers, as they were missing Lou Williams, arguably the best sixth man in the league, who is instant offense. What does that mean for the rest of the league? What does that mean for the Clippers going forward? We're going to find out in the weeks to come. Again, this has been Rick Niedermeyer with Rag House Media for your weekly sports update, and I will catch you on the rebound.